Good morning. The last day of the cruise. I have a question for y'all. How does a 7-day cruise go by so fast? Like, a cruise in general goes by so fast because I think you board on the first day and it's like, oh, I've got like a whole week to do everything. And that's the last day of the cruise and you're like, I haven't done everything. And that's kind of how I am. Let me shut this door. Also, my balcony door is like really giving a lot of resistance. I don't know what's wrong with it. I need to get them to look at that though, because it's like not wanting to shut. They need to like grease that thing or something, because something's wrong with it. But anyways, something was also wrong with my shower. It wasn't draining properly, and like the shower overflowed. It was a mess. They gotta work on some things on this ship. But one of the things I didn't get to do so far on this cruise is to ride go-karts. So we're gonna do that today. I want to get up there on the go-karts. It's a smaller track. I looked at it the other day when I was walking around a couple days ago. Then it was on Encore. It looks a lot tighter, but it should be fun. So I'm going to do that later. I know that's $15, and they do not take reservations. You just show up, and they open at 1 o'clock. It's currently 10 o'clock, though, and it's 10:15 down in the main theater. They're actually having a talk with the captain, the cruise director, about how a cruise ship operates, and I love that kind of stuff. I am a nerd for that kind of stuff, so I'm definitely going to be down there for that. I did want to say, though, about last night. Last night I went for dinner at the main dining room, and I mention that because one of the options that they have in the main dining room is you can order steaks from Cagney Steakhouse. They have like a ribeye, they have a filet mignon, they have like a surf and serve with a filet and lobster tail, or you can just get 2 lobster tails. I paid $25 for a ribeye because I had been to Cagney's a couple days prior, and I really kind of wanted to go back to Cagney's because, and I'll just tell you here, I really enjoyed my experience at Cagney's. It's probably the most coveted dining reservation that you can get on the ship. Everyone wants that dining experience. I ended up getting a crab cake for my appetizer, which was really good. I also opted for the wedge salad, also tremendous. And then I got a ribeye with some sides for my main. Really enjoyed all of that. So last night at dinner, when I saw that on the menu, I'm like, I'm going to get another ribeye because that one I had at Cagney's was pretty good. And this one just wasn't the same. It wasn't cooked the same. So regardless of what they say, like it's advertised like Cagney's Steakhouse ribeye in the main dining room on the menu, I don't think they're preparing it the same as what they're preparing it inside of Cagney's. I think it's just they made you a ribeye down in the galley, the main galley or something. I think that's what's going on. The fries also that they serve with it, they tasted of like seafood because you could tell they've been like cooking seafood in the same oil. So wasn't a big fan of the $25 that I spent for that ribeye and would not recommend it. So just wanted to pass that along. But yeah, at 10:15 we're going to go down to the theater. I'll throw in some clips of that. And then later we'll be riding the go-karts. But it should be a great final day here on board the Norwegian Joy. And then at the end of this video, like I said, we're on our way to New York. So in the morning we'll be there. So I'm hoping to get some good clips. My plan is to get up early tomorrow morning as we're sailing into Manhattan and get some good shots. So stay tuned for that.
We'll come to you. We will hold the microphones for you to make sure you're heard loud and clear. We'd love to know your name, where you're from. If you have a particular person the question's for, or just general, we will get that answered for you. So Alini's already starting in the back. She saw one.
It's threaded. Then we do have 2 options. The discharge outside 12 nautical miles.
Hello, it's now 2:45 p.m. and this day is getting away from me. I got to admit, I went to the event down in the theater earlier and listened to the captain and some of the engineers talking about the ship and how it operates. It was a Q&A session. It was really cool. Learned a lot there. Then ended up just walking around the ship, walked around the casino a bit, ended up going for lunch in one of the main dining rooms in the Savor main dining room, and lunch was pretty good. I ended up having the hush puppies. Those were very good, very delicious. I also had a wedge salad. That was very good and delicious also. And then for my entree, I went with the Cajun chicken pasta, and this was just okay. The chicken was a little tough, and it wasn't Cajun-y enough. Like, why call it Cajun pasta if it's just going to be chicken pasta, you know? So that was just okay. Now I've been back in the room, just filmed my room tour, and now I'm about to head out to go do go-karts because it's 2:45. It's probably going to be busy, I assume, but I at least want to go see what it's like and ride them before the end of the day. I do know that the go-karts are open, like single go-karts, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. today. So I do have plenty of time, but I want to go do it and like get it out of the way before later when maybe everyone's trying to do it. So we're going to go up and see. We'll see what the pool deck looks like here at, roughly 3 p.m. on a sea day. And yeah, it should be pretty fun. So let's go check that out now. I did just go and ask, and they said it's currently a 45-minute wait to ride the go-karts because there's quite a bit of a line. Like I said, there are no reservations. You just show up and can ride, but you do have to wait in line. So they said they're open till 9. So then you want to come back later. It's currently 3 p.m. I think I'll come back later and hope there won't be as many people. They said there's usually not the waiter that you late. So we'll see how true that is. But I just wanted to show you some shots here. You can see right here behind me the entire track. Again, not as big of a track as what they have on Encore and some of their bigger ships. So it is a little bit tighter of a track, but it still should be fun. Also, back behind here, you can see right over there, there's actually some mini golf, and that's up on the very top of the ship. I think this is like decks 18 to 20 in the very aft of the ship. Good evening. It's now 6:30. I've just been napping in the room for far longer than I should have. Just really enjoying the last sea day. We're seeing some of the last glimpses now of daylight on this cruise. But I still need to go ride go-karts. I haven't done that yet. Like I said, I wanted to wait till a little bit later. So I'm about to head up and see what the situation is with that. We're going to ride the go-karts. And then I'm thinking about going to the buffet for dinner tonight because I've not really been to the buffet at all this cruise. Mainly just because I've just been enjoying the food in the main dining room and some of the restaurants I went to. But I have been in there a couple of times for ice cream. Always love the soft serve ice cream. That's why I got to get up early in the morning and do laps around the ship and take the stairs and stuff. But I'm gonna head up and get some dinner here in a little bit after I do the go-kart. Probably not gonna do much of the entertainment tonight because they're having Wheel of Fortune again. They had Wheel of Fortune early in the cruise, and that costs $25 really to participate. I'm kind of done with spending money this cruise, so I'm not going to do that. They also are having comedy at 9:30 in the main theater as well. I might see that, but I might not. I need to pack up and get ready for disembarkation tomorrow, which will be here before we know it. So yeah, probably just a low-key, laid-back, relaxed evening here on board. as you can see, we have now arrived back into New York City, so that means our cruise here on board the Norwegian Joy is now over. But it's been a fantastic cruise. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for watching this series if you did, and wanted to let you know we have a very exciting cruise coming up very soon here on the channel. You're going to see it, another Norwegian cruise. I'm actually going to be selling the Norwegian Prima from Iceland all over to Norway to Amsterdam, ending in London. So those videos are going to be starting here on the channel very soon, so make sure you come back if you like the Norwegian content. We got a lot more coming from the Norwegian Prima, and that's going to be a fantastic trip with some very amazing ports. So come back and check that out. But a really good cruise here on the Joy. Really enjoyed everything. No really complaints at all. It was a really good cruise. Really enjoyed getting to be in Bermuda for 3 days, and just the laid back vibe that being in a port for 3 days and not having to worry about being in a different port each day, just enjoying that vibe and how much just relaxation that created in the cruise. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next adventure.